In this series, we asked our audience to share their relationship issues with us and receive advice from other people.
He disappeared on my birthday and said nothing to me. Not even a happy birthday wishes. I didn't complain or ask where he went to. When he came back, he announced our breakup, expecting me to beg him to stay. I didn't. Days later, he came accusing me. I know you're cheating on me with another man. If not, why didn't you say anything when I said I was breaking up with you? I didn't answer that question. He ranted for minutes, calmed down and said, I love you and you know I can't leave you. That's why you treat me the way you do. I'm back and this is going to be your last chance. I answered, back to where? Please, that fool you left days ago has moved. She no longer lives here. He pleaded for weeks, but I was too far gone. Well, what do I think about this? I think sometimes it gets to a point where you feel enough is enough. So I guess if she didn't want him back, she knows why she didn't want him back, because love shouldn't hurt. Love is not endured. Love is free, and love should allow you grow and feel fulfilled. So if she didn't get all that from him, then I guess it is what it is. So,
She came back 3 months later, telling me she was sorry and that I was the best thing that happened to her, so I should forgive her. She left me to follow another man who had money. From what I learned, she didn't know the man was married until later. She came back to me because the other man disappointed her. I took her back, but each time she called to tell me she was coming to visit, I called my new girlfriend to also visit. She met her twice, and each time she was the one who had to go back. The last time they crashed again, she asked me, "Are you doing this to pay me back?" I thought you were a human. I was happy I could pay her back. I'm no one's fool. I think this guy, he did well, but in my opinion, I would have done worse. So this is someone, you leave me for someone who had more money. You realize the person was married, so you had made a mistake, so you were coming back. So the thing is, who eats his or her cake and still gets it back? You don't do that. Once you are gone, you'll be gone for good. For me, I wouldn't have even just invited someone over. I would have made sure you would have seen us in a very compromising situation, just so to hurt you more than you did to me. So maybe I would like this guy to be my friend, and it serves her right. She really deserved it. And I honestly pray she doesn't find even another man who would look her way, because this is someone who can even be married to you and still leave you to follow someone who has more money.
He came the first time and I forgive him. I loved him so much that I desperately wanted the relationship to work. He went back to his old ways just a month later. I drew his attention to it and he pretended everything was all right. I called to tell him it was over and he told me, "You are always ending things between us. Don't you think you need to exercise a little bit of patience? If you leave again, I'm not coming back. Get that into your head." I left. A month later, he was on the phone asking for one last chance. I told him the last chance was what you wasted. There is no coming back, and I mean it. He pursued me for months until I blocked him out of my life. Okay. if you really love the person and looking at the way he behaves, I don't think he was in for love. Maybe there is something in the lady that he just wanted. But I'm so proud the lady moved on, because as a woman, you need to value yourself. That makes you a strong woman. Okay, yeah. And the guy is also arrogant. Very, very arrogant. He has no respect for the lady. The lady chose herself, and I'm so proud of it.
I took her back the first time, the second time, and the third time. Maybe I didn't know what self-worth was all about, or I felt I couldn't get a woman like her again if she leaves me. At some point, I asked myself, what do I need a woman like her for? A woman who cheats, lies, steals from me. So, when she went away the fourth time, I told myself she wasn't coming again, and I meant it. 3 months later, she was back blaming the demons from her house, who didn't want her to be happy. She told me, I have seen enough, so I have changed my ways. And I promise you, this time would be the last time. Believe me, we were standing in front of my door. I went in, closed the door, and texted her. I have seen enough to change my ways. And I promise you, this time I'm not taking you back. I couldn't say that to her face because I didn't trust myself. She kept knocking, but I never opened the door. That was when I knew I have really moved on. Very interesting. Cheating on me, not once, not twice, but to the extent of 4th time. It's heartbreaking, and it's, to me, I feel I am not valued. I also feel that I am an option, because if she realizes that what she went in, or whoever she went in for, could not give her what I was giving her, and later realizing that I am the best that she all had, to me it's a disrespect to me. Yes, I may still have love for her. There is always a second chance. So giving her another chance to make it right, and she took that for granted. And it went on for the 4th time. I need to value myself.